Good morning from SteenSmokeHouse. A couple weeks ago I did some pit barrel ribs and Asian inspired flavored ribs in our pit barrel cooker. Those were pork ribs and they were really thick loined baby backs I got from Texas Slab. My friend Justin hooked me up with those. Yesterday I was over there and shopping around. I asked for beef ribs and they had some beautiful beef back ribs that I'm going to do. These are awesome. Everything I've got from Texas Slabs has been incredible. And actually their specialty, and it actually says it on the door, is beef jerky. I went ahead and got some of that last night, and I got to tell you folks, this is great stuff. I don't know if they do mail order or not, but this is really their one of their featured items, and I love it. It's great stuff. Anyway, so I'm going to season these just like I did on pork ribs, one with the Asian stuff, one without, one with the red food coloring, one without, and we're going to hang them in the pit barrel cooker just a little bit and check it out. Thanks so much for watching SteenSmokeHouse. I'll be right back with you. I've really wanted to do some beef ribs. I haven't done them for a while, so my buddy Justin pulled these two racks out and suggested these to me. These are beautifully marbled. They're nice and meaty. They're nice and thick. These will be really good on our pit barrel cooker. I'm going to do one rack Asian style. I'm going to do one rack the traditional pit barrel style that I usually do, and we'll compare them to see which one we like the best. So I'm going to go ahead and get these all seasoned up for you, and I'll show them before I put them on there. And stay tuned to SteenSmokeHouse. I'll be right back.
So for the pit barrel ribs, Louisiana hot sauce kind of as a binder. We're going to use our regular salt and pepper mixture like we do on most beef products, and of course pit barrel all-purpose pit rub. So just like the pork ribs, our Asian style ribs are going to get red food coloring. We're going to use our Chinese 5-spice, which is really cool stuff, smells great, tastes great, it's really interesting, and Himalayan pink salt. I love this stuff. I use it on all kinds of things. You gotta get some. It's awesome stuff to use. So next are Asian style ribs. I kind of like using this food coloring. It really looks cool when you get them all done. It has a really nice red tint to it. And like I said before, a little bit goes a long way. I'm going to rub this in with my gloves on. And if I don't do that, I'm going to have red fingers. But anyway, this is a real nice touch to add to any meal. And we're going to rub it all over and go from there. Okay, our ribs are seasoned, the Asian on the left, the pit barrel cooker on the right, and the hooks are placed in them. In a moment, we're going to put them on our pit barrel cooker and let you see how they do.
Okay, the pit barrels all come to temp. These ribs look great, especially these Asian ones are real interesting looking. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and put them on. The only thing I'm going to do differently so far is instead of pecan wood, I'm actually going to use mesquite. I think mesquite goes better with beef and pecan goes better with pork. So our basting sauce for the pit barrel ribs is going to be real simple. KC Masterpiece Classic and Sriracha hot chili sauce. You have to be careful with this stuff. I've mentioned that before, but it's really, really hot. And once you put it in, you can't take it out. We're going to put about a cup or so of the KC Masterpiece. And then I'm just going to kind of squirt a little bit of the Sriracha on top of it and then blend it all up. And that's what we're going to use on the pit barrel ribs. Our Asian basting sauce is a little more complex. I'm going to put about a cup or maybe a little bit more of ketchup in it. We're going to add probably an ounce or so of soy sauce. Probably another ounce and a half of hoisin sauce. Hoisin's pretty strong too. Then probably about 3 or 4 ounces of rice vinegar, and to give it some body, we're going to add some brown sugar to it. Probably about 3 or 4 tablespoons. I'm going to mix all this up and then reduce it a little bit, and that's what we use to baste our Asian ribs. Three chunks of mesquite. Nothing left to do now but wait. Probably, see, it's 1:15. I'm thinking 4:30, 5 o'clock, they'll be done. Okay, we're going to give these a spritz with apple juice. We're using the same spritz for both of them. Check them out. Yeah. That's what we're trying to get. And our Asian ones. Man, these look good. Wish you could smell these things. They're just, gosh, they smell great. Can't wait to taste them. There you go, back on the fire. So here are our Asian ribs. Christy at Christy's Cooking Channel said that, this was a while back, said sometimes when you're filming or videoing, nothing goes right. This was almost one of those times. As I was getting ready to baste the ribs, this bone pulled away, and this was the only bone holding in the pit barrel cooker. Of course, that's my fault. I should have put it one bone lower, but no big disaster. I was able to catch them before they descended in the fire. I've had that happen before, only because I wasn't paying attention or I was out mowing the lawn or something, and it doesn't really matter. You get them out of there and they're fine. So I'm going to go ahead, and these kind of came out bent a little bit, which is just the way that just the way the ribs are formed. So I'm going to cut these up for you, and next I'll show you our PBC style ribs. These actually taste delicious. Anyway, I'll be right back. These are our PBC style ribs, and they are really perfect. Toothpick test, perfect. I mean, like butter. They spent about 3.5 hours out there. This one, as you can see, was getting ready to let loose, and I caught it too. So neither one of them descended into the fire. It was just an opportune time for me to check that and make sure that they were there. Basted them, so these are ready to cut up. These are ready to cut up and share with you. They smell great, and I've tasted one of them. They're delicious. This is something you can do. Easy recipe. PBC comes through again. This is one of those recipes that came out better than I anticipated. This is one of the Asian style ribs. I'm gonna go ahead and take a bite. Remember, these are beef ribs. They are not prime beef ribs, and I did not remove the membrane. These are amazingly, I know I use that word a lot, sorry. But they are, they're terrific. They have the consistency of butter is an exaggeration. I don't want to eat butter, but these ribs are amazing. I couldn't do them any better than this. They have all the right stuff. They have a nice smoke ring. The taste, this Asian seasoning is splendid. And gosh, you just bite into them and they do what they're supposed to do. Nice teeth marks. Delicious flavor, tender. These are outstanding. Please give me a thumbs up. Please subscribe. Thanks so much for watching SteenSmokeHouse.
And once again, thank you, Justin, and the Texas Slab team. Thank you, Scott. Great guys you got there.